Hello, Wisdom Seekers. Thank you for joining me here today for our first reading at Wake Up Wisdom. We have 3 beautiful piles here that you can choose from for your message of the week. This is from December 8th to December 14th. A message is waiting for you. So please choose a pile either using your intuition or skip ahead to choose a pile using your zodiac sign. If you are interested in using your zodiac to choose your pile, I will be using these beautiful astrology cards today to choose zodiacs for each of the piles below. Now, whichever zodiac sign comes up, I would recommend for you to use your star sign, but if you'd prefer to use your rising sign, that is okay as well. I will be pulling 4 zodiacs for each of the piles. Let's start with the first pile with the Hierophant. We've got Aries, the Ascendant. Gemini. Capricorn. And Aquarius. So if any of those signs resonate with you, those are our first 4 signs for pile number 1. Again, it's Aquarius, Aries, and Capricorn. Just going to move this guy down actually. Okay, now for our second pile here, Judgment. The zodiac signs for Judgment are Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus. So if you're feeling called to pile number 2, the zodiac signs again are Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, and Virgo. Now for our last pile, pile number 3, we have the 4 remaining zodiacs: Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, as well as Libra. So as I mentioned, if you are interested in choosing a pile based on your intuition, or you'd like to choose a pile based on your zodiac sign, please feel free to skip ahead to find your message for the week ahead. I look forward to reading for you, Wisdom Seeker. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your message for the week. We started off with the Hierophant. And this is a message for me telling you that we may be going back to following our traditional routine, especially around the holidays coming up these few weeks. We got a lot going on. And I think that there may be some connection here with connecting to your roots and tradition and what is it that you value moving forward with this week ahead. We're going to pull a few more cards for you here. Let me give them a little shuffle. There it is. Popped right out for us. Begin now. Take your first step. So whatever it is that you've been holding back on, waiting to begin, this is your message right now to begin, to take that first step. Got a few coming up, but I'm going with the top one here. Comparisons. So those comparisons might be what it is that's holding you back from beginning. And we may be comparing our journey to others. And again, based on tradition with the Hierophant, we may be following what past generations have done with comparisons. And instead of following our own path, we can see here that this person's going down their own path. They're taking their first step to doing something new. And we may have held ourselves back based on the comparisons and the tradition that we have been following for most of our life. Compare and despair, the saying goes. When we compare our internal experience to someone's external experience, we wind up despairing. We feel as though we don't have enough, don't do enough, and that we simply aren't enough. What if the only artist you need to compare yourself with is you? Where you've been and where you want to go, the art you've made and the art that is to come. Instead of dwelling on a hierarchy, consider turning it on its side into a continuum. So again, with the Hierophant there, we can see that there are these levels of status, this level of hierarchy that we are comparing ourselves to. There are always artists who have more of what you want and artists who have less. Some artists are out there comparing themselves to you. What do you do when you're comparing and despairing? Some recommendations here to avoid these comparisons are to delete all social media for 72 hours, read a biography about an artist you admire, and draw the ladder you think you're on and turn it on its side. Who has more of what you want? Who might see you that way? It's a beautiful message about comparisons. All right, let's see what comes forward here to go off those messages of beginning now and the comparisons. Oh my goodness, look at this. Begin now and go for it. So whatever it is that you've been holding back, pile number one, it's important that you truly begin right now and go for it this week. No more holding you back. No more following the traditional rules of what it is that you've been told. It's time to go for it. I love that for you. I really love that for you. Okay, let's see what other messages come forward for you today, pile number one. So we know that we're going for it. This is exciting. We're taking our first step. We're putting those comparisons to the side, maybe stepping out of that traditional mindset that we have regarding hierarchy and where it is that we are going. All right. Just going to do another shuffle here. All right, what can pile number one expect for this week ahead? Judgment. Ooh, the Judgment card coming up again. So you may be tested this week. Universe source may give you a message and they might see if you're going to go for it or not. Will you step in to that opportunity of going for it and not only judging yourself with that comparison there based on the judgments of others? Are you going to put those aside, those comparisons aside, and step up to prove yourself, to show what it is that you'll achieve? The Magician. Yeah, that go for it energy. The Magician, truly, you can manifest anything that your heart desires. Look at those butterflies just coming out from not only the forest here with the snake. It's the year of the snake here, but this is a transformative year. It's almost as if the snake is transforming into this butterfly energy of going for it and beginning and really going through metamorphosis and going through transformation. The Devil. So the comparison energy here is very much that devil's energy of holding you back. You see how they're tied? They're tied together. They're blindfolded. They can't see the potential that's ahead of them. It's almost like we're stuck in this comparison energy, this jealousy, this negativity. And again, this may be something that you have been kind of led to believe. It's conditioning that you've had. Interesting. So time to put that devil energy to the side, the comparisons to the side. The Hermit, yes. So spend some time alone, away from others' opinions and their idea of what you should be or what you should be doing. Because there are greater things for you. There are these messages to go for it, to take your first step, to step into what it is that whatever's holding you back, it's not leading you into what you need to do, into where you need to go. Something's calling, something bigger is calling for you. What is it that's calling for pile number one? The Ten of Wands. releasing those burdens. Yeah, you may be carrying a lot right now with those comparisons, those opinions, and it's time to release those opinions with the Three of Pentacles here. Yes, those closest to you may be trying to help you. They may be trying to do what they think is best for you, following that family tradition over here. Family does have the best in mind for you most of the time. They want the best for you. And whatever it is that you're working on, it may take teamwork. You may be the one painting the picture, you may be the artist, but having those people behind you to support you and to help you achieve what it is that you are aspiring to be or aspiring to do. That teamwork is very important. Four of Swords. So as much as we like to go, 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 a lot of this energy here is to go for it, begin now. We have to make sure we balance that energy with rest. We balance that energy with reflection. Every time you take a step forward, think about where that step is taking you. And reflect on what it is that you want, where it is that your heart is leading you. And lastly, the Eight of Swords. If you've been feeling like you don't have control of your life, that you are a victim to the life that you are leading, things aren't working out for your way and you're feeling in here, remember, you can control that. You are the controller of your life. So your main message, pile number one for this week ahead, is to go for it. To put the comparisons aside, to put the social media aside, to put the opinions of others aside, and to really think about what it is that you want. What is it that's been holding you back? And how do you want to step forward into this light to manifest with the Magician, to manifest what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you truly want? So again, with this message, take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you for joining me for our first message here, pile number one, at Wake Up Wisdom. Have a beautiful day, Wisdom Seeker. I will see you in the next reading. Hello, pile number two. Thank you for joining me here today for your message of the week. You have chosen the Judgment card, or you have chosen by your zodiac either Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, or Taurus. So your Judgment card is asking you, if Spirit were to give you an opportunity, or if Spirit were to give you a lesson, how would you show up to that opportunity or that lesson? How would you present yourself? What is it that you need to focus on or learn through this experience, whether it be, like I said, something good coming your way, an opportunity, or a lesson, something that's maybe not so easy on you, but it's teaching you something in the end. We're going to pull our first card here to see what your message for the week is. Okay, we've got two there. Faraway places and rejuvenating rain. So right away, it seems here with the rejuvenating rain, clear the past and heal the present. So if you've been asking for a new beginning, if you've been asking for a second chance with something, this Judgment card again is coming up to see how will you prove yourself, how will you show up when given this second chance. Get ready for new horizons and faraway places. So some of you may be beginning again in a new place. You may be traveling somewhere. You may be just moving towns or moving cities or changing jobs. But we are clearing the past in order to heal the present. Let's see what these cards here. What does pile number two need to know? Perfect. It has to be perfect. So if that's what you've been thinking about right now, is that this reset, it has to be perfect. And maybe you've been a little bit judgmental on the experience and where it is that you've been going or where it's been leading you. So you've been a little bit of a judgmental person yourself with this perfect card, with this perfectionist. Perfection doesn't exist. It is an illusion, an imagined place where we could get if only we were better or worked harder or were someone else entirely. Even our idea of perfection is imperfect. It changes over time because we change. Every glimpse of perfection in your creative work is illusory. By the time you get there, your mind will have changed, and the perfection goalpost will have moved another mile away. Perfection keeps you from starting, sharing, growing, and completing. What would you tell your favorite artist who is caught up in perfectionism? What action does your perfectionism tell you to take? Do the opposite for 20 minutes. What is one creative practice you enjoy that has no perfection attached? Find something new to which you can bring a beginner's mind. Interesting, because starting this video today, I wanted it to be perfect. And this is our first YouTube tarot reading with Wake Up Wisdom. And I wanted it to go a certain way. I wanted it to be perfect. But what matters is that we are trying something new. We are clearing those past feelings of everything having to be perfect or everything having to be a certain way. And we're just showing up as our authentic selves. And the universe will deliver opportunities and messages based on how we are resonating with our authentic selves. And the energy that we radiate will bring opportunities that align with us and feel like it's for our highest good. For pile number 2. Leave the past behind. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We've got clear the past and heal the present. We've got get ready for new horizons and leave the past behind. Pile number 2, you are truly moving away from anything in the past that's been kind of holding you back, and you're moving into something beautiful in a new place, in a faraway place here. So that is really exciting. And we're moving away from this idea of everything having to be perfect, everything having to go a certain way, and we're just kind of going with the flow. So I'm interested to see what other messages come up for us today. All right, what does pile number 2 need to know? The Hermit coming up. Interesting, the Hermit came up for pile number 1 as well. So when we kind of remove ourselves from society, when we remove ourselves from those opinions of our close friends and family, and we truly are by ourselves, this is when we are able to really leave the past behind and move into what is best for us in the future, moving ahead. Maybe someone's been holding you back from moving somewhere. Maybe that Judgment card is asking, how will you step forward to really put yourself first and to be able to leave those past experiences or their past judgments in the past? Because greater things are waiting for you in the future. With the Empress here, so when we put that past behind us, we are going to see growth. We are going to see abundance come into our life, pile number 2. 10 of Wands, whatever it is. 10 of Wands came up for pile number 1 as well. Whatever it is that you're holding on to with this past energy, whether it be past relationships or just past ideas of self. I feel like that's a big message for this one. Past ideas of how we see ourselves or how others see us with, it has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's a big burden to carry when you jump forward with something or you want to do something and right away you think it has to be perfect. Because immediately I think about my experiences with all of the things I've done. And yes, at the beginning, I wanted them to be perfect. I wanted them to be a certain way, but I still jumped into it. And they still turned out to be beautiful and helped others and brought joy to others. So I want you to keep that in your mind. It doesn't have to be perfect. 4 of Pentacles. So this idea of perfection might feel safe to you. It might feel that if everything is perfect in your head, and this may be, that comfort of having it all together, having the house, having the marriage, having the job, having all of these things that we think are going to bring us happiness and joy and love, and protecting ourselves from the opposing idea, because we think everything is perfect. We think it has to be perfect. But at the end of the day, are you happy? Are these decisions bringing you happiness? Because with the Seven of Swords here, either we're not being honest with ourselves, or others around us are not being honest about how they feel or what it is that they want from a certain situation that you're putting yourself in. So now is the time, wisdom seekers, to be honest with yourself. Is everything perfect? Or is everything just how you think it should be when you show up? How would you show up differently if you were to clear the past and start again, to heal the present, to get ready for a new horizon up here? King of Pentacles. I feel that this energy very much connects with that perfectionism. Having it all together, having that stability, having that safety. It's almost like we feel that we've reached the highest point of the mountain. And we keep telling ourselves, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. I can't make any more changes. But these perfections and these ideas of status and wealth are actually a burden to us. They're actually holding us back from what we truly want. Because with the Eight of Cups here, we want to walk away from something. I feel like we want to walk away from this life that we've created. It's almost as if you want to walk away and move somewhere, go to a faraway place and just leave it all. That's how some of us may be feeling in this pile number 2. You may feel like you just want to leave everything that you thought was keeping you safe and you thought was bringing you happiness, but now you're realizing that this may all be a lie. Now that you've spent more time with yourself, you may be growing. This idea may be growing and it might be bringing you more happiness the more that you think about it, about going away. Eight of Wands. Well, it's time to take action with the Eight of Wands there. It's time to take action. When you leave that past behind, whatever it is, it's not necessarily moving locations, but it's leaving those ideas of what you feel was perfect, about how you felt you were meant to lead your life, and it's taking this next step by clearing the past and really healing the present. Something needs to be healed in the present, but first we need to really go back and clear those past ideas, those ideologies about ourselves, about how we should be, things that we feel, ideas that we feel were protecting us. It's time to leave that in the past, pile number 2, so that we can bring in growth with the Empress. And we can bring in that fast momentum, that fast movement that maybe you've been feeling a little bit stuck, and things are going to move once we clear that past behind. Thank you so much for coming in here today, Wisdom Seeker, to receive your message for the week. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All right, hello, pile number 3. Welcome in, Wisdom Seekers. We got you last but not least. And the beautiful card that you've chosen for your pile is the World, which is the final card in the Major Arcana. It is the completion. It is where everything comes together. So if you've been wanting everything to wrap up this week and you've wanted to kind of move on from something or check off that last thing on your list, I feel like this is the message for you right away, is that everything will be coming to an end this week. The zodiac signs that we have for this message are Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, and Libra. We're going to start off with one of these oracle cards first to see what your message is. There it is right there. Uncovering treasure. Oh, wow, look at that. The World, like we said, you are truly uncovering a treasure this week. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Wow, so you are uncovering something this week that is going to bring you that feeling of the world. I am so happy for you, pile number 3. That is incredible. And I love the way that the dragon's looking at that treasure, like it really is the world. It means everything to him. Almost reminds me of that dragon off of, what is it, The Hobbit, I think? That protects all the beautiful jewels and gold. So beneath the surface lies great bounty. So right away I feel like there's something that you might not be really seeing the bigger picture of. Like it may seem like just something little, but underneath it, it has a lot more beauty and a lot more abundance that comes with it. It might be a person, might be someone in your life that you just look at them and they're like, they're all right. But underneath that surface, underneath what they look like or what they say is actually a really kind heart and a kind person who might mean the world to you. But it could also be, an opportunity that's come forward, and it might be a little bit, is this what I want? And you're questioning it, but from the outside it seems good, but beneath that surface it's even better. There's a great bounty waiting for you. Okay, we're going to pull one of these cards and see what you need to know about this treasure. Okay, we've got 2 cards coming up. I'm going to go with the one that was on top. Indecisiveness. So again, this may seem like it's not as a great thing coming into your life, and you may be feeling a little bit indecisive about this opportunity or this person, because on the surface it doesn't seem so great, but that indecisiveness could be leading or hiding to something that's even greater underneath it once you do make that decision. Artists sometimes tell me they feel decision paralysis, choosing what to make, how to order the day, where to put one's time, focus, and effort, because it becomes an overwhelming swirl of unsolvable calculations, unanswerable questions. Often indecisiveness is tied to perfectionism. Oh, that's interesting, because pile number 2, their message was all about perfectionism. So if this resonates with you, you may also want to go back and look at the message for pile number 2 today. Decisions are impossible because we try to figure out the right one, determining the math of our lives in the distant future based on the choices in front of us today. Truthfully, there is no perfect or even right decision. There is just the next decision. The choice you make based on who you are today with the knowledge, resources, and willingness that exist in this moment. We may believe that if we choose right or make perfect decisions, things will work out according to plan. This is, of course, an illusion. We have no control over the future. There are billions of outside factors that will affect and change the course of things. Where is indecision showing up in your practice? What if there's no right answer, but just the next decision? So, right away, beneath the surface lies great bounty. I feel like that's connecting to this decision that you have to make. We've been looking at this decision from the outside, like perspectives, or looking at it from, this may be good for this reason, or this may be good for this reason, and trying to figure out which one is the best for us. But beneath that surface, beneath that indecision, you just have to make a choice. You just have to take a next step, follow your heart, follow your intuition with where it is that it's leading you to end this indecisiveness and to find the great bounty that's waiting for you on the other side. Once you make that decision, something's going to come forward and bring you great opportunities. Just going to move these up a bit for our tarot cards. And we've got one more message here for you. Clear your mind. Yes, with everything that's been going on with this indecisiveness, it's time to clear your mind. Making that decision and clearing that indecisiveness could bring you everything that you've ever dreamed of with the World card there. Just making that next step and moving forward with that decision, clearing your mind. All right, let's see what other messages want to come forward for pile number 3. High Priestess, wow. Like I said, following that intuition, following where you feel you are being pulled to, you're being guided to. 8 of Swords, that indecisiveness, it can lead to something that feels like a victim mentality, a victim mindset. We almost hold ourselves as a victim of our life when we are unable to make a choice, when we are indecisive about something. And this can lead us into feeling trapped, feeling alone maybe. But really, we can get out of that trap and that victim mentality when we truly listen to ourselves, when we clear our mind, when we move forward with that knowing, with that intuitive guidance. Eight of Cups, walking away. So pile number 3, this is a big one, specifically about you making a decision, maybe a decision to walk away from something. When you walk away from something that is making you feel trapped, making you feel alone, it doesn't align with how you see yourself moving forward. So it's causing this indecisiveness. But once you make that decision to walk away from it, beneath the surface lies great bounty. So you may be looking at something and feeling trapped. But when you make that decision to walk away from it, to choose you, to move forward with this is when you truly see the treasure. Ace of Cups, a new beginning. Not only are you going to feel connected to your intuition more, but you're going to feel connected to your emotions. Your heart is going to feel full. You're going to feel like everything is just working out in your favor. Two of Cups, love. This may be a romantic relationship coming into your life, or you may feel that you are just loving life more, showing up to life with a more positive perspective, really feeling connected to what it is that you are doing and no longer feeling that indecisiveness. Feeling that you are aligned with your intuition here, feeling aligned with what it is that you love, these emotions coming forward because you cleared your mind and you chose to walk away. And this isn't going to be easy, pile number 3. It is going to take some strength. It is going to take that ability to walk away from something that may be bringing you lots of love. It may be bringing you lots of joy, but it no longer serves what it is that you are doing in this present moment. So being stuck and feeling that indecisiveness, it's just time to clear your mind, to listen to what your intuition is telling you, to make a choice. Whatever choice it may be, just make a choice to move forward and take that next step. Because whatever it is that you're jumping into is going to bring a lot of emotional clarity, a lot of emotional beginnings, and a lot of love into your life. You have the strength and the courage to do this, pile number 3. Here at Wake Up Wisdom, we believe in you. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for joining us for your message for the week ahead. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. You can also find me on TikTok as well as Instagram if you're interested in a private reading or you're interested in joining my 4-week program starting in January of 2026 called The Healing Circle. Please go check out my website, www.wakeupwisdom.ca, for more details. Until then, have a beautiful night, Wisdom Seeker.